right, Shalom, Akim. First and foremost, want to give all praises to
Yahweh, Bahasham, Yahushua.
Want to give double honors to the elders, the apostles of Great Millstone, and honors to you brothers who are out there doing the work in sincerity and in truth. This is another GMS Bible Basic, and this is going to be on suffering for the truth, man. Because when you come into this truth, don't think that it's just going to be all just getting all the knowledge and you just having a happy time, man. Because you're not. You're fooling yourself if you think that's just all there is to it. I done learned everything and I'm straight. No, you got to be proven, man. You're going to get tried. And part of you being tried in this truth means you're going to suffer. You're going to be brought to a lower state. And that's just how it is, man. You have to, it's a reason, basically I put it this way, it's a reason the scriptures say endure to the end. What the hell you going to be enduring? Excuse my language. You're going to be enduring trials and tribulations, man. Not from just other people coming against you. You're going to battle yourself. You're going to be your biggest enemy in this truth. Your own mind, your own flesh, when it comes to turning down temptation, battling with balance and different things that's going on with you, man. So yeah, for you brothers that's watching, even brothers who not just coming into this truth, we still learn every day, man, about our own selves, and we still suffer, man. All right. Colossians chapter 3.
Colossians chapter 3 verse 1. If ye then be risen with Yahushua, seek those things which are above, where Yahushua sitteth on the right hand of the Most High. Set your affection on things above, not on things on the earth. For ye are dead, and your life is hid with Yahushua in the Most High.
Right, it's a reason the scripture said you are dead, and your life is hidden with Yahushua. Because you are dead to this, man. When you come into this truth, you realize that you are dead, man. This world is against you. That's why I say seek the things on high. Store your treasures in heaven. That's your focus. Studying this word, and when these people come against you, because they are, if you ain't got a camp yet, once you get out on the highways, prepare for the cops that want to arrest you. Prepare for people to threaten your life. Prepare your wife to leave you. Prepare your to get kicked out the house, and child support, whatever coming your way. But just know that the Lord gonna protect you through that. That's setting your things on high, because that's boosting your faith also. Basically, you're gonna be a rebel to this society. But the true life in the kingdom of heaven, that's hidden with Yahushua, man. That's where our life really is. That's why we seem crazy to the world, man, because we don't care about the world. This world's life ain't hidden with Yahushua. It's hidden in money. You see these people go around, all they talk about is money. I want to do this, I want to do that. A broke man talks about making more money. A rich man talks about making more money. A richest man talks about world domination, goddamn. Because he, like the Rothschilds, they have everything the world could offer, man. They have it at their disposal, except for world domination over every person. So guess what? Since they ain't got more money to get, they trying to set up a new world order, man, under Satan. It's the same thing, man. So our love is with Yahushua. All right.
Ecclesiastes in the Bible, chapter 1, verse 18. For in much wisdom is much grief, and he that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow.
Right. He that increaseth knowledge increaseth sorrow, man. So when you grow in this truth, that's why I started off saying, you're not going to just be reading the scriptures and hear the elders and different brothers, you getting the breakdowns and all that, and that's all there is to it. Okay, I know the scriptures now, time to preach. No, that's part of it. You learning the scriptures, but it ain't gonna be nothing but distractions. Satan all in the midst trying to stop you from doing that, man. Trying to stop you from studying all the time. Trying to stop you from teaching. Trying to distract you from your goal, man. And the longer you enduring this truth, guess what? The stronger they get, man. But also, the stronger you get in Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai. That's why, and the brother just did a life lesson on it. But the longer you endure in this truth and endure in Babylon, the angrier you get, the sadder you get. And if you drink, the drunker you want to get, man. Sometimes, you know, because it takes a toll on you. All right. Matter of fact, we can get Sirach chapter 2. My son will now come to serve.
Sirach chapter 2 verse 1. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure, and make not haste in time of trouble.
Exactly. It's telling you, prepare your soul for temptation. You can come into this truth, man. Just prepare yourself, because you're going to catch hell, man. You're going to. It's already, he's telling you ahead of time, prepare, man. You're going to be reproached. You're going to be an outcast. Why? Because you're not doing the same thing that these other folks doing, man. You're not smoking weed. You're not being adulterous. You're not all club hopping. You're not so romantic now. And guess what? Unlike the rest of the men, you acting like you over the woman. Well, not acting. You know you over the woman. And you have a ruling class mentality around a bunch of so-called Negroes who have a slave mind mentality. And a spiritual. You're spiritual around carnal people. And you have a ruling class mentality amongst so-called white people who expect you to act like a slave, man. So you're going to be hated on every angle, man. Just by being a good person in the Lord, man.
Sirach 2 and 3. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end.
Exactly. So you're supposed to be supposed to endure that so you can be increased at your last end, man. Meaning the Lord will be saved. You get that spiritual power and make it into the kingdom of heaven, man. Instead of die along with the rest of these people, man, who don't believe. All right, and
Precept.
oh yeah, go ahead.
Baruch chapter 4, verse 25. My children, suffer patiently the wrath that is come upon you from the Most High. For thine enemy hath persecuted thee, but shortly thou shalt see his destruction, and shalt tread upon his neck.
So it's telling you, suffer patiently, man. And soon we gonna see his destruction, man. So it's telling you to suffer, because that's a part of it. A lot of people come in this thing like it's a fad, man. It's not a fad, brothers. You gonna suffer. You gonna catch hell. You gonna feel like shit. You gonna go off. And you have to remain humble. What you about to say?
You're going to have times where you're going to want the Lord to just take you out.
You're going to want that easy way out, man. And when you first come into the truth, you don't really understand that. You're like, you just rather have death. Or you rather, you know, or you just don't give a fuck, you just fucking angry all day. When you first come into the truth, you don't really understand the magnitude of that, man. Until you see how these people don't appreciate you when you teach the word. How it doesn't matter what you say to people or how they act. Or it doesn't matter when that woman who acted like she loved you was playing you the whole time. Or she called you Lord and she was really faking. You're gonna get all these different experiences. Then after a while, you will see, you know what, man, the whole damn thing, man. God damn it all to hell, man. And keep walking. You're gonna be calm while you're saying it. When you first start, like El Tahar's getting into, man, you fucking crackers, y'all ain't shit. Fuck out. You gonna then after a while, you're suffering, catching hell, you getting experience. Then you just, you know, man, fuck all you. Damn devils, you're going into slavery. Man, these hoes ain't shit, man. Just get another one. Just get another woman, brother. Then you just keep going. Why? Because you already been through it, man. You already know the routine. You know the type of guy who gonna fall out the truth. You start seeing these things, man. But that comes from suffering and experience, and the Lord is making us men in this truth. All right. But nothing is wrong with having that spirit, man. Because a lot of times people have that, man. They just always angry. They so filled with hate. They always sad, mad. It's a GMS, a bunch of drunkards. They on the highways, drunk, all of them, drunk, you know. And they mock us and scoff us and make up all this stuff about us. But guess what? That's a good sign, because the men of the Lord gonna be mocked. And on top of that, the fact that we angry, that says a lot, man. Matter of fact, get Psalms 34 and 18, and another brother can get Isaiah 6:62. And if you had a precept, you can get that.
So Psalm 34 and 18?
Uh-huh.
You can hold it.
Yeah.
Psalms 34 and 18. The Most High is nigh unto them that are of a broken heart, and saveth such as be of a contrite spirit.
Right. So it said the Lord is near to a man with a broken heart, and saveth them that has a contrite spirit. And you know what that is? It's basically a man who's broken, man. He's broken down. He's to the point where he just hates all this shit, man. He hates his life, and he's just seeking only for the Lord to deliver him, man. Not a man to deliver him. Not a bad, as they call them, bad bitches, or a beautiful woman, and a PlayStation to come through, man. No, he's not waiting on a large lump sum of money. He don't care about the money. He don't care about none of that. He's waiting on the Lord, man. Because he's hurt. And that's the type of man who the Lord dealing with. So when these guys mock us and scoff you for being upset, and brothers for being angry and stuff like that, that's actually throwing up a red flag that this brother's all right, man. Because he's upset, man. Now, don't let the sun go down on your wrath. But at the same, there's a balance to everything. But that comes from suffering, man, in this place. And when you watch IUIC and ISUPK, they don't talk like they've been suffering, man. Especially IUIC. ISUPK is like an Israelite / Black Panther / militant group. But, you know, they don't talk like they've been suffering. Any man who's suffering, why would he have a class for women telling them to learn how to share their man? You know, that ain't no suffering type thing, man. And Nate have a class dedicated to rebuking men on how they treat their women. Men getting their feet washed on camera. Where's the suffering at, man? There ain't no suffering. Having these grand Passovers. And Lord will, we do it bigger and better next year. That's not suffering, man. It's not suffering. So when you see, don't get jealous when you see these other guys doing it big, and you see them riding a Bentley or a Mercedes, and they freestyling in this big huge house. That's not who the Lord's dealing with, man. They done got their little presence on this side. If you do have this world's good, well, then you have a huge responsibility. All right, go ahead.
Sirach 11 and 21. Marvel not at the works of sinners, but trust in the Most High and abide in thy labor. For it is an easy thing in the sight of the Most High on a sudden to make a poor man rich.
Exactly. And it said abide in thy labor. And it said it's easy to make a poor man rich. So if you abide in your labor, when you labor for a long time, what happens? You get tired. You get tired, man.
You get injuries from that job.
Yeah, you can get hurt. So yeah, that's what's happening, man. To you brothers, when you get in this truth and you get in your groove, man, you're gonna get tired, man. You're gonna get angry, man. Just like a new job today, when you get one of Esau's job, and let's say it's a so-called good one, you all happy at first, yeah, I got the job. Then, man, after about a month, man, you hate this shit, man. Probably less than that. You freaking hate it, man. You don't want to get up. You late. You like 5-10 minutes late every day. Then it get later and later. Then they say something to you, then you start back going early. It just make you even madder, man, because you're working for this sellout, this devil. All right. Yeah, go ahead, bro.
Revelation chapter 10 and verse 8. And the voice which I heard and the voice which I heard from heaven spake unto me again, and said, Go and take the little book which is in the hand of the angel which standeth upon the sea and upon the earth. And I went unto the angel and said unto him, Give me the little book. And he said unto me, Take it and eat it, and it shall make thy belly bitter, but it shall be in thy mouth sweet as honey.
So yeah, it's gonna be in thy belly bitter, but when it's in your mouth, it's sweet as honey. But in our belly, basically what that means is going through a digestive system. That book that it's talking about is the words of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua. It's Bible. So at first it's gonna be sweet as honey. Then when it's starting to go down and digest, you catching hell, man. It's bitter. And you gotta, but when you go out in the cold and teach, it's bitter, man. Especially when you're doing it for years, like the elders, man. That's bitter. Those are bitter parts of the truth, man. If you, with women, having them walk in and out your life, man, that's bitter. Being broke, then having money, then after having money, being back broke. That is bitter, man. People talking shit to you and you can't do nothing about it, man. They'll talk shit about the Most High straight in your face, man. And mock it, man, and you can't do nothing about it. You had them scoffers, man, and we can't do nothing about it, man. But the day gonna come where we can, man. Right. You just have to suffer through it.
Yeah, because when you first come into the truth, it's sweet as honey. You didn't fully digest it yet. It's on your tongue. So that's when you first come in. Your foundation. You know, you learn the breakdowns, and you understanding, you know, a little bit of the truth. So it's sweet, but then you digest it. It goes down in your belly, which really your belly represents your mind. You fully digest it in your mind, so you've been in it for a while, and it's bitter. Them afflictions you catch in the truth, man.
Because you're gonna catch them afflictions, man. And it get to the point with certain brothers, man, you got to deal with them demons, man. And certain brothers deal with demons on a more personal level than others. But either way, you're gonna deal with demons. Whether like some brothers have to deal with the demon face to face. The demon will reveal itself, man. And then some brothers, you know, they deal with it through people. They dealing with demons either way, man. And temptation either way. That's why in our prayer, it asks the Lord to deliver us from temptation and lead us not into temptation, man. Because you're going to have to endure through temptations. Because trust me, they're going to get offered to you, man. The stronger you get in this truth, temptations are going to come your way. Because Satan going to try to lure you out, man. And if you're a weak-minded guy who don't like suffering, you're going to cop out, man. All right.
Ezekiel 9:4. And Yahweh said unto him, Go through the midst of the city, through the midst of Jerusalem, and set a mark upon the foreheads of the men that sigh and that cry for all the abominations that be done in the midst thereof.
Right, and this has happened before. And the Lord is talking to an angel. And he's telling them to go set a mark upon them that sigh and that cry, man. Why? Because those are men of a contrite heart. Those are the men who are broken, man. And they sighing and crying for all the abominations that's been in this society. And you can read the rest of that chapter, but it wasn't so pretty for the ones that the mark wasn't set on, man. That was all in mirth and baking cakes to their gods and all this stuff, man. And when the nigga woman likes to celebrate in this society, what she do? She bake a damn cake, man. Break a pound cake, coconut cake, cheesecake, whatever, man. She making cake, man.
Yep.
All right, go ahead.
Verse 5, Ezekiel 9 and 5. And to the others he said and to the others he said in my hearing, go ye after him through the city and smite, let not your eyes spare, neither have ye pity. Slay utterly, old and young.
Old and young.
Yep.
So old one, young children, it don't matter. If the mark ain't on it, kill all of them, man. So yeah, suffering for this truth don't seem so bad now, huh?
If I can add something up.
Oh, go ahead.
Because them death angels coming. Those death angels that's gonna get them men that didn't have that seal set upon them, man.
That's coming back. Lord gonna let them death angels back loose, man. Go ahead.
Slay utterly, old and young, both maids and little children and women, but come not near any man upon whom is the mark, and begin at my sanctuary. Then they began at the ancient men which were before the house.
Right. So it started with the oldest, man. And then it said, come not near the men with the mark, man. So you endure to the end and you keep your integrity. That death and that nuclear destruction and all the punishments for the rest of these people ain't gonna come near you, man. And Lord will, we all endure. And we can go ahead and get Baruch 4 and 28 to end it. Lord will, we all endure, man. And it's only one thing that you gotta do, and that's in this scripture, man. But you gotta keep your, you gonna run into temptations, you gonna slip, and you gonna go off sometimes. And, you know, you gonna feel messed up. You're never gonna be satisfied with yourself. And it's truth, because you're gonna always feel like there's more that you can do. And all you can really do is just do more. And try the best you can for Yahweh Hashem Yahweh Shai, man. And deal with what you've been dealt and stay in your lot and stay in order on top of that. Because there's order in this truth. Go ahead.
Baruch 4 and 28. For as it was your mind to go astray from the Most High, so being returned, seek him 10 times more. And
we'll return back to Yahweh Shai because he done gave us this truth, man. And it says, seek him 10 times more. So, Lord will, you brothers was edified by this lesson. And once again, all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai.
Double honors to the elders, the apostles of the great millstone. Honors to you brothers who are out there doing the work in sincerity and the truth. Death to America. Yahweh Ba'asham, Yahweh Shai, Barakatham. Shalom.
Shalom.